Crabman from Crabman Gaming here. Today I am playing WWE SmackDown. Here comes the pain. Season mode with The Rock. This is part 8. We've just defended the championship at Bad Blood. Now we're on to SmackDown. JR, oh, who's this? Obviously The Rock, you can see through the windshield. It's Rock. Rock has just arrived. Hey look, it's Lesnar. Just beaten Lesnar. It's an ambush, JR. The champ's not safe anywhere. We know that Lesnar will be challenging Rock for the title. How do we know that? We just had Bad Blood, and they just beat Undertaker and Brock Lesnar. I guess you just let him know about it. This is crazy, JR. Alright, well it looks like we're into a feud with Brock Lesnar now. So welcome to the video today. Would appreciate a like, a comment, a subscription, and you can find me on Twitter and Facebook at Crabman Gaming. That's enough of the shilling. Now to the action. I can't talk to anyone. We'll do a couple of SmackDowns. That's exactly the same match I had last week on SmackDown. Exactly the same match. Lita Sable, Austin Nash. What a match. Rock Jericho, Brock Undertaker. Alright. Just a regular tag match. This time though, not a tornado tag. But weird, it's the exact same 4 people. Tag Chris Jericho in. I do like you can control your partner and you get some of your SmackDown meter. Total elimination! You can do the walls of Jericho as well without it having to be your finisher. I think your finishing meter goes double powerbomb. Yes. Oh gee, hello Jericho, what you doing? That's a very interesting pin. I'm saying nothing. Le Champion. Transmission. Did Jericho and Brock Lesnar ever have a match? That's what I'm thinking. If they did, can you maybe link it to me in the comments? I know I can search for it myself, but I'm just pondering it. I'm just pondering as I'm playing. I can't recall them having a match. I'm sure they probably did. Walls of Jericho again for a little bit. It's almost time for another tag for Rock. Pretty sure Undertaker's not going to get him. Work on the midsection. Giving the Bonsai drop. The Rikishi special. The Yokozuna special. He's Samoan, so he's got to do a Bonsai drop. Bit of a hip wiggle. Just to rub that in on Mr. Lesnar. Boom. Just punishing. Looks good. Let's get Jericho in again. Oh, I thought I was going to counter. That is a huge release German. I stole that move off Brock as well. That's in Rock's moveset. What does down do? Leg drop. Beautiful. I love his finisher from SmackDown 2. Remember that? The kind of pulling into the walls of Jericho. I think it's the same animation from SmackDown 2. Some of the same ones do get used a lot. Oh, it's the same move! Rock goes flying. Could always be time for a torture rack on Brock. Oh, he's pretty close to submitting. This is going to be it. It's all over. Oh, the ref's distracted! Jericho, what have you done? Not impressed. The match was over. The worst part is then when they tag and you've got a completely fresh wrestler in. Oh no. I just wanted to punch. Yeah, that's all I wanted to do. Punch him off the apron.
2, 3.
3, and that's all there is. Otherwise it was time for another torture rack. We've beaten Brock comprehensively. But we're going to have to move forward into the storyline anyway. We've got 4 weeks of SmackDown. Bring back Ultimo Dragon, I say. He's been banished off the show. Absolutely banished. Both of them won't back off. Shot after shot. Hey, they'll kill each other. JR, somebody better stop them. This confrontation has reached a boiling point. And that's the end of this first SmackDown. Superstar points 100. It does help we're in Boston, Massachusetts. Massachusetts, John Cena's home state. What do we got going on? It's Steph. Last week's violence was totally uncalled for, and I have a responsibility to deliver this title match up at Vengeance. I said that wrong. I have a responsibility to deliver this title match up at Vengeance, and I can't afford an injury to take place. But I'm the general manager, and I can still do something about it. Brock and Lesnar. I don't want you guys laying so much as a finger on one another until Vengeance. Ooh, interesting storyline. So tonight right here, you'll both be signing a non-aggression treaty to make sure of it. Nothing says excitement about a non-aggression treaty. This is unheard of. Brock better get a lawyer, those contracts can get tricky. But I think the GM has made a good decision. There's no telling what shape those two would have been in come Vengeance. I forgot about Vengeance, I thought we were on to SummerSlam. Let's see who's back here. Jericho, you better not want a match. Hey jackass, I got something to say to you. We were teaming up last week. What? Why don't you shut the hell up? On second thought, I don't want to talk to a complete 100% grade A ass clown. So hit the bricks, Junior. You pissed him off. Superstar points -1. I really don't care as long as I don't have to do the backstage wrestling too often. I've got a match. I thought I was signing my non-aggression treaty. Keish and Goldust against Matt Hardy and Lance Storm. Ultimo Dragon, he's back! Ultimo Dragon and Tori Wilson against Batista and Sable and Rock and Undertaker. Ultimo beat Sable. Gee, what a big win for him. Rock and Undertaker. It's a very interesting listen. So we're gonna have to wrestle and then sign me the non-aggression treaty, and then I'm sure Brock's going to do everything in his power to get me to hit him. I wonder what happens if you do. Do you lose the title? I might do it just to see what happens. Could be interesting. Because obviously you're not supposed to break it, but what happens if you do? I might just punch him in the face. Drop again. Actually, I think I've got the running hip attack. Taking lots of strikes. It is strange as well that there is no commentary. There is no commentary in this game. Oh, it's a running drop kick. Oh, I haven't done one of these back moves for a while. The Devon neckbreaker. It's one of my favourites. Such a cool move. If you've just wrestled someone at the pay-per-view, you seem to wrestle them on SmackDown as well, which is a little bit weird. Nice enziguri. Oh, big spinning moonsault. Just a 1 count. Not what I wanted. I'm gonna slide under. Edge-o-matic. That spinning moonsault again. Oh no, what a counter. Nice release, German. Standing moonsault. I forgot I had that move. I'm going to do that again. I wonder how many times you can do it before he counters. He's countering this time. Oh, it's the running drop kick to the face. Meters building a little bit slowly. Oh, should have done the people's elbow, yes. Haven't seen the people's elbow for a while. The elbow pad goes off. Whipping it to the crowd. Big elbow drop. Is that enough? Undertaker's only yellow. He may kick out the people's elbow. 3, that is all. We're ready to sign the treaty. Taunt, attack, respect, attack him. Attack. There's no respect for the Undertaker. Beating him twice in a couple of weeks. Here he is struggling. Brock's gonna get a chair. Just give him the Van Terminator. Or Van Daminator. Boom. If you smell what the Rock is cooking. Just showing Brock what I'm made of. Don't mess with me, Brock. Or SmackDown, that'll be the end of this video. Here we go, I love the red carpet. Alright, we're all set to sign the non-aggression treaty. Before we get started, I want to talk about the penalties of being involved in an act of aggression. If Rock is involved in any act of aggression towards his opponent, his penalty will be a 6-month suspension. Oh, that'd take me to like Armageddon. And if Lesnar is involved in any act of aggression, his penalty will be simple. He will lose his title shot. Oh, I kind of want to get the 6-month suspension. Those are the ground rules. Let's get started. The Rock. Here he is. Hollywood Rock. Out he comes. He's cooking. You can feel the electricity in the arena now. We've set the table up what looked like in the corner. Both of you have read the contract, so go ahead and sign away. Pretend to sign the contract. Sneaky, sneaky. Oh, Brock's not signing it. His pen wasn't even on the page. They've signed. It's official now. As General Manager, I officially announce this title match and execution of this treaty. At Vengeance, Rock will face Lesnar. I'll strike him with the briefcase. Whoa, what the hell was that? That's an act of aggression if I ever saw one. What the hell is he doing? He only gave Lesnar a love tap, JR. It wasn't aggressive. How dare you? You breached the contract and now you will suffer the consequences. He didn't sign the contract. He acted like he did. I can't believe it. What a cheap tactic. Look at the crimson mask on Brock Lesnar. Lesnar can't fight back because he signed. This is a disaster. Fantastic storyline. Alright, we'll do one more SmackDown. And then that will be the end of part 8. Week 3 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Looking forward to seeing what happens at SummerSlam after this as well. Right, who can I talk to? Oh, no one. Actually, hold on. I want to... Oh, I'll go back later. Rock vs. Austin. That's a random singles match. Charlie Haas, former mentor of Kurt Angle. Well, Kurt Angle was the mentor of Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin. Rock Austin, Brock Jericho. Austin on top early. Match fairly quick if we can. Although Austin's got something to say about it. Punch from Rock. Let's get him in the corner. Oh, it's a grapple. Trying to do a whip. Any interesting wrestling matches you might have seen lately that I could watch? I was looking there to watch some interesting things. Been watching a little bit of WWE, NXT UK, the Heritage Cup. Should be pretty excited. It's a pretty awesome tournament. It's already underway. Actually, I accidentally watched the week before where they just announced the tournament. Buffett Tommy had started. I'm looking forward to Volta versus Ilya. I'm going to butcher his last name. Ilya Dragovich. Butchered it. Terrible. Ilya Dragovich. Yeah, I'm going with that. It's probably wrong. Oh, famous. Sometimes I do moves and I don't remember using them or putting them in. But they're there. Like this standing moonsault we discovered last match. Oh, big boot. Take that, Steve. Stunning Steve. Shattered dreams. No more children for you. Oh, big hip attack. Oh, yes. Oh, not a stink face. But a bonsai drop. Right to the chest. Powerbomb. I think it's up and right. There it is. Is it the big? It is the big power bomb. Oh no! Reversed into a DDT. Didn't know Austin had it in him. From behind. Bulldog. Big Austin forearm. Boom. So many great Austin matches as well. If you can dig out Austin versus Mikey Whipwreck from ECW, that's a pretty interesting watch as well. Kind of slated to win the title from Mikey Whipwreck, but said no, I'll win it next show. Let him get a roll up on me, you know, to make the feud better. And then by that time, he was already in the WWF as the ringmaster. He never quite was the ECW champion. I did get an ECW title shot. There's a rock bottom. That should be all. Very close to the ropes. If not, we'll just do the torture rack. Can you drag them? Yeah, you can drag them to the middle. Right to the middle. That should be all. Taking out. Torture rack. Can reach out and grab the ropes. Can't see it. That's it. Austin has submitted. What a shock. Taunt. Attack. No, it's just taunt. Just taunt. No respect. No attack. Just taunting. As we get to the end of part 8. There's Rocky. Give me my title. Austin's down. Ref doesn't seem very concerned. Who is that? Mike Chioda? Oh, you don't celebrate with a title unless it's a title match, but there is his signature pose. Alright, anything else happening after the match? There's Big Papa Pump again. Oh, something must happen after this Brock Lesnar match. Oh, we could play it. We could watch it. We're not going to, though. We're just going to see what happens after. Lesnar's heading to the back. Oh, butchered that. Lesnar is heading back to the locker room. Or have I signed the contract now or not? I'm not going to attack him. Lifting him high and landing straight down on that barrier. This is horrible. His night is definitely ruined. I'm not really sure what it's referring to. Jericho won. Brock didn't even win. Anyway, that is the end of the video. Stay tuned for part 9, which will be SmackDown and then Vengeance.